My name is Myrna Melgar, and I am originally from El Salvador. I have two sisters, a mother and a stepmother. And during this presidential campaign, we, the second generation, tried really hard to convince the parents to get politically involved in the campaign. It's the first election of my lifetime where the stakes have been so high. My stepmother was pretty early on very involved and trying to work towards getting a really good Democratic candidate. My mom was supporting Hillary Clinton. I think it was a name that she was familiar with. There were years during the Clinton years were good for immigrants. She remembers us making progress. And so it was difficult for her to understand where we were coming from, the level of support and enthusiasm that we had for Barack Obama, and also that she found it hard to believe that gender didn't trump everything else, that there were other ideals and other issues that were important to us. But as the campaign progressed, she really had to be convinced. I mean, she was convinced by the level of support and enthusiasm and just hours and hours of work that all of her daughters were doing towards getting Barack Obama the nomination. I think today she looks back and sort of says, yeah, well, I thought about that all along, but it took a little bit of doing and convincing. And now I think we're pretty united in our resolve to elect a Democrat as President of the United States. The stakes are really high, and we now have a third generation to think about, my children and my sister's children, who are going to inherit what we leave behind. I am very worried about the educational system. I'm worried about global warming. I'm worried that the economy is not doing so well, and that immigrants get scapegoated for the fact that the rich have been taxed at very low rates and the middle class is suffering. And I think that this is a really good opportunity that we can get involved and have the next chapter in the American story be one where we set things right. We have to stop this war in Iraq and bring our resources and our troops back. I have a sister who's in the Air Force. She's in the reserves. She's been in the Middle East twice. And I want her back home. I want her safe. I want her working towards a better future in America for our collective social goals. And I don't think war across the world is one of them. We have to keep America safe, but we also need to make the future for our own children.